a tablet.
Okay, look. Okay, you got. Okay, your fingers covering the.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a little nervous.
Okay, how I pronounce your name, Mama?
Cordelia.
Corgia?
Cord-
How you say it?
Cordelia. Cordelia.
How I
Cordelia.
pronounce? How I pronounce it?
Cordelia.
Cordelia, you
Yeah.
got to make the camera in your face, baby girl. You got anybody around that can help you do this? Okay.
Hey, Alicia, come over here and help me do this camera in my face. Can see?
Turn the music
She
off. Turn the music off, please.
okay. First call. Let me turn the TV off. Oh my God! Can you? Let me
Okay,
see.
this is better. That's better.
She said that's better. Okay, I'm
You
trying to
guys
tell her
turn the
she.
TV off, please.
Yes, I will.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the
Okay.
YouTube channel. Like
One
the
minute.
videos.
Once a month on your time. New color time.
Okay.
No, you gotta turn off the background noise, please.
Ma'am, if you can't hold the camera right, you don't need to be on this online dating show. And you're 68 years old, as we're gonna find out. Now we've watched this already, and this is why we're gonna bring it to y'all. This is what happens when you don't want to work together with a man and you don't want to build. Just like Miss Cordelia here, struggling to get on this this online dating show. Hold the camera right so that you can find a man.
I am. I'm cutting it down now.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
All right. Come.
You
Can
got
you
it?
see me good now?
I can see you good now, Cordelia.
But is you looking at
Yes.
us, Mel?
Cordelia, how old are you, love?
I'm 68.
68. Okay. What you do for a living?
Oh, I'm disabled and I'm also retired.
Okay, you retired. You have any children?
No. No children, never been married.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
A Libra. All right.
Yes.
So we got Cordelia, 68. She's disabled and
68.
retired.
Right.
Say
Right.
again.
68.
68.
68. I guess.
68. Oh, where are you calling me from?
Philadelphia, PA.
Philly in the building. So we got Cordelia, Philly, 68, retired and disabled, no kids, never married, and is a Libra.
Right.
Put the camera
Yeah.
forward. Okay. What kind of man you looking for, Cordelia?
A man that's oh man, let me let me think. I had a religious man, a man that can take care of a person that's has integrity. He's a sweet person. He I'm a little nervous. I'm so sorry. Uh, he believes in God. He walks with the Lord. He talks with the Lord, and he know how to treat a woman.
Okay, what's your deal breakers?
Oh, liars, cheaters, men that don't know how to treat a lady. A man that just is not, motivated.
Man, not motivated. He got to be motivated.
Yes.
Okay. Should he look?
Ma'am, at your age range, how motivated do he need to be?
Right.
She said that she want a man that walks with the Lord. He about to go and walk with the Lord.
Literally. He's on his way. He's that upper room.
I didn't even realize when the first time we watched this that she said she wanted a man that's motivated.
Motivated. That man is in his golden years. You would expect motivated. Please.
Oh my God. And she said he got to treat a lady. So what's past lady?
Right. It's the
'Cause she-
senior version. Like,
Right, what's the senior? I'm just gonna call her an elder because this is
yeah.
this is an
Definitely
elder,
Zelda
Miss
right there.
Miss Cordelia.
Yes, absolutely.
Cause your ladyship, all of that and sailed on. That didn't pass, ma'am.
Right.
You 68 years old. This was Kevin Samuels was talking about. If you don't want to work together, you don't want to build with a man, you don't want to get on a man's program, buy a dog, die alone. From the title, you can see that this lady, she doesn't have no children. She was never married. And she's talking about being celibate. So the prospects is already not looking good for this lady. I'm sorry. It's time to check in to the nursing home.
Yes, just save it. If
Just save it.
Give it up. Just take it back to God. Like that's it.
Yeah,
It's over.
I'm sorry. And this is for the women that are watching. We do not want to be in this predicament. This ain't it.
No.
The lady gotta try to get, I guess that's her niece or somebody, cousin, somebody. Try to help me, baby, help me with the camera. I can't get in frame. Come on now. We cannot end up like this. And this is where you end up.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's true. So true.
I'm sorry. This is again, this is why we bring this to you, because this just shows where you end up.
Yeah.
So but looking for a religious man, sweet, believes in God, like we said, walks with the Lord. He about to walk with the Lord. And she's disabled, retired. I don't know. I think she just looking for a retirement plan at this point, or a caregiver, or somebody that you put on your obituary as a special friend.
Lord have mercy. That's your friend.
I mean, because what else does this lady have to offer? Even a man her age, like, what, we just gonna sit on the porch and sip sweet tea, or wait, we can't drink sweet tea because we probably diabetical.
Diabetical in the last days.
We gotta sip just iced tea, unsweet tea with a few packages of sweet and low.
There you go.
So besides that, what she got to offer this man? Like I said, even a man her age, and what does he even want?
Really?
from her, like, that he ain't already got in his lifetime. Like, I mean, maybe companionship. That's the only thing I can see.
Fair questions here.
Maybe some companionship. Somebody just to play cards with, go to bingo, something like that. I don't know.
Right. But I mean, I think that's what you look. I know you ain't looking for nothing sultry and sexual at 68 years old. I know that.
I know you not to try to bust it wide open.
Right.
And I'm sorry.
Lord,
I'm talking about the elder lady here, but I know she's not trying to do it.
I'm just saying. I hope. I pray not.
And she do. She seemed like a sweet old lady.
Don't she?
She shouldn't be on this show.
No. Nope.
Shouldn't be here. But
not at all.
We're going to continue on.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta continue.
Should he look a certain way?
No. Just be pleasant and, that's it.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No.
Okay. You don't care about your money. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I gotta stand all the way back.
Okay, we see you, girl. All right, Cordelia. All right.
Oh,
we got you, mama.
Oh.
Granny.
Cordelia, when was your last relationship, baby?
3 years ago.
Oh, 3 3 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. 3 5.
Yes,
You have to.
I was a virgin until I was 44.
Oh no.
I met someone I did have a relationship with. Fast forward in 2019, we met up again, first man, and we got together, but somehow he just, he's still a friend, but he's not, he's not for me. Not like that,
Okay.
Ma'am.
That's the only man you ever been with.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Okay. All right, so that's a wrap.
And I'm looking for somebody to put a ring on my finger this time.
Ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
I would love that. I've never been married.
So
Yeah.
now you're not gonna have sex unless you get married?
Exactly. That second man is going. They're gonna have to wait until marriage. Yes.
Okay.
Man.
Okay,
So these old ladies are just as delusional as the ladies that are half their age.
Then we see where they're getting it from. We see where the messaging is coming in. Like, lady.
From the elders.
Lady. Oh my God, man.
And I don't know who she looking at. Is she looking at the camera? Me, you, Kendra?
Two things can be true. My eyes is looking both ways. God bless that lady.
Right. I'm sorry.
Wow. Tingly eyed Granny.
Granny. Let's talk about this previous relationship that she had. So 3 years ago, that's when it ended. That's the last time she had sex. And she gave it up at the age of 44 after being a virgin.
Oof.
That whole time. So he got the fresh cookies that was a little stale at that point.
Them cookies seen better days.
They ain't seen better days. But he caught the virginal. He caught her as a virgin. And that's the only man that she has been with. And so the next man that get to sample the cookies has to marry her.
Wow.
And he has to wait until marriage.
To sample
but mind you,
that stale cookie.
Let me ask the question one more time. What is the age of this man that we're talking about? He may not have until that long. Unless y'all gonna rush to the altar. He ain't got no year of courting, a year or two of courting you. Let's get to know each other. We got to go to the altar.
That's
if I'm finna go sample.
I'm gonna do this quick.
or she may not have that long,
True.
So
true. Time is not of the essence.
Exactly.
Let's say that.
And this lady, I'm not saying, we know what life expectancy is. She's up in age and things like that. So we know what you just said. Time is of essence. So they ain't got a lot of time to be waiting around courting. Well, on the phone, cupcaking and stuff. They ain't got no time to be doing all of that. I'm sorry. So it got to be fast.
Very fast.
And so, and for him to get them cookies.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Okay, so again, what man is going to sign up for this?
Ooh. I mean, again, it's got to be an older gentleman. I would hope. Age range. It's got to be up there. But what kind of gentleman signing up for that?
I don't know.
He's got to be looking for something not something similar, but exactly what she's looking for, like that same kind of companionship, kind of dynamic. You just don't want to die alone, I think.
Right. I think that is
expire alone.
Yeah.
I think she has no children, so you get to that point. You see, that's how that thing works. The things that seem viable early or midway through your life, when you get to the end, you might want to reverse skate.
Right.
You get close to that upper room, you on deck, you're looking around, you don't have anybody, no husband, no kids, I'm sure she's got somebody, you know, family other than that per se, I would think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just, you know, you
She
get that last
has
hour. She's at 12, she's at 11:30,
right.
11:45, and she want to, you know, change for the strike
Yeah,
of midnight. Can't do that.
and this is one of those things that she has family probably, but she doesn't have her own family.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can be a part of a family, but you don't have your own family. This is why we as women marry into, you know, the man's family and then start a family with that man. And that becomes our own family.
Absolutely. Yep.
So that's kind of a hard concept for people to understand that, yes, you can have family, but you don't have your own family. You're a part of a family.
Yep.
I think that's as women, we crave to start our own families and things like that.
Correct.
No matter what feminism told us. So,
yep.
Let's continue.
So the man we requested now has to wait till marriage.
Yes.
Okay.
All because see, I am religious and I'm, you know, living in that faith that he should be, you know, to recognize that this is what I want and what he should want as a faithful man that believes in the Lord.
Okay. Now, all things God is possible. Let me ask you this though: if you don't meet a man that's willing to marry you before sex, are you fine with just, you know, going the rest of your days with no man at all?
Exactly. We could be, you know, friends, but it won't be nothing else. It would just be, you know, to that point.
Okay. Okay. There you have it. That's the standard. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Well, my brother tells me I don't listen. Let me think. Wait a minute. I don't listen. I'm what they say, I had the 3 flaws already together before, but I didn't know I was going to wind up on here. Let me see.
Having a senior moment.
I'm a procrastinator at times, and I'm too trustworthy at times.
Okay. All right. And why would a man be lucky to be with you?
And we've seen these flaws play out here. Procrastinating. You and waited your whole life, ma'am.
Yeah.
To try to get married. You procrastinated your whole life.
Very much.
You know, and she don't listen. What man wants a woman that don't listen? Like, you don't know how to cooperate. Old Southern ornery woman.
Mule.
And you're too trustworthy.
Too trustworthy.
That's one of them good flaws. What that means,
always
and I wish y'all would just say it, is that you have no discernment.
That's all you're actually saying when you say that.
You're too trustworthy. Like, you just don't have the discernment to know who to trust. That's all.
Yep.
And ma'am, at your age, your big age, we would have hoped that you had some discernment and at least have some wisdom. At this point, she should be giving wisdom to the youth, to my age. I'm 32.
Yep.
She should be able to give me wisdom.
Yep. I agree.
The ladies even younger than me, she should be able to give them wisdom.
Yep.
This is how you find a man. This is how you keep a man. This is how you stay married and, you know, raise your children and all of that. But yeah, she's out here trying to find her man.
Right. No wisdom to impart. You have no idea. She's coming to Kendra, the magic genie again, to try to resurrect, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna say your mistakes, but your decisions that you made lead you here, and now again you want to reverse escape, but it's too late. You know, you might find that partner or that companion.
Yeah.
You might not, man.
And before y'all get in these comments and be like, y'all being mean, I hate to go in on this old lady like this, but this is the reality that we as women face if we don't get it together.
So true.
Sometimes it comes with harsh truths. Sometimes
cautionary.
Right.
Cautionary tale.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure she's a sweet old lady. She comes off as that. She probably makes some good chocolate chip cookies, or she probably makes some mad pot of greens or something. Like,
definitely.
She ain't got them arms for nothing.
Right. It's valuable, but I think you just you're in the wrong place. You're mismatched in, I believe, where you should be in your life at this point. That's just, y'all don't want to end up like this. And she probably had many chances to pair bond and get down with a man and not, could possibly not end up in the situation. Now, she could have been married 30, 40 years and end up in the situation.
Right. And that's something differently. That's something different.
Exactly.
But this lady has never, she had one relationship, but this is after being 44 years old and being a virgin. So she's been waiting her whole life.
Yeah.
For what? My thing is, what were you waiting on?
Right.
Like you just said, there were probably good men that came along. And I don't believe when women say that there hasn't been no good men. Where are all the good men at? There's some good men that have came along in your life, and you probably just couldn't get on their program, or they might not have been the most handsome men. But sometimes some things have to give. Okay, he's not handsome, but he a provider, or you know what? You gotta pick. That's what I'm trying to say, is that you're going to have to pick.
You have to make some concessions.
Exactly. So obviously you want to make the best choice, but you're going to have to pick.
But she said it though, it takes two to tango, right? Maybe she wasn't chose, she don't listen and all of that.
That could be true. That is a very good point.
She's an older lady, and older men, they don't really get down with that. That's not something that he would be used to. In his upbringing, you don't listen. Like, I don't think he comes from that. You know what I mean? Older gentlemen come from a different time. Ladies were a little more, in line with the program for a lot of reasons. We're not gonna go into all of that, but it's just those gentlemen come from a different time.
Exactly.
So not being a listening, cooperative kind of woman or whatever like that worked against you. And now you in the modernity in today's time, at your last stop, and now you're trying to get down, but you probably did have opportunities that you didn't cash in for whatever reason, or whatever's the case. So let us continue.
Because I'm a rare person. I when I do love, I love from my heart. And yes, I love from my heart, and I would make a good wife, I'm sure, because I still know how to cook. I like to travel. I like, just to be a companion is the great thing, for that perfect person that God has for me.
Okay. Well, you are a sweetheart, Cordelia.
Thank you.
What's the age range you want to date? You're 68.
Maybe 60 to 68.
Okay, 60, 68. And should he be in Philly?
He can be in Philly, or he could be, wherever he want to be. As long as he come to me, I'm not going to him.
Okay. He got to come to
Because
you.
I've been raised that the man is supposed to come to the woman, as far as a relationship is concerned.
Okay. Well, let's do it. We got Cordelia in Philly, 68, retired, no kids, never married.
So this gentleman has to come travel to her. You know what? What if he's disabled as well and he can't travel?
Wow.
Like she said, she liked to travel, ma'am.
Uproot himself.
So
Okay.
we got the age range 60 to 68. So she wants someone younger up to her age.
Mm-hmm.
She don't want to go older. You might have to.
You just might.
You might need to open that age range up, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she said it companion, because that's all I can see at this age. Y'all ain't doing no segs.
No. That's companionship.
That's companionship, you know. So, you know, she did say she could cook. We figured that she probably could cook and whatnot. And then all this traveling. Ma'am. Traveling to where?
68 years old. Travel. To what? Should be retired. Well, she is retired. Should be in retirement somewhere. Like, travel.
I mean, it's the fact that she said she disabled. So, I mean, she walked over there just fine, but maybe some disability that we can't see. I don't know.
Right.
But
go in and out. Right.
Yeah. I don't know. But they're just as delusional as women half their age. Travelicia at 70, almost 70 years old.
An old Travelicia.
An old Travelicia.
A Libra. She's also disabled, she told us. No sex till she gets married, waiting for a man to put a ring on it. And if you don't put a ring on it, y'all could be friends, but she's not opening up that cookie jar unless only only man can get into the cookie jar is her husband.
Exactly.
Oh God.
Cordelia, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Is it spelled like that right there?
Excuse me?
Do you spell your name like that?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Spell it for me.
C-O-R.
I got it. That's my fault.
Oh my God. Do you spell it
Here
like
she
that?
is.
Yes.
Okay.
Spell it for
All
me.
right. That's me.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
her. This is Cordelia. All
yes,
right.
it is.
60 to 68, fellas. 60 to 68.
Oh man.
Why
Don't
you
play
get that
with
pose
it.
like that?
She's in Philly. Okay, Cordelia.
Tingly
Married
eyes.
only.
Very much so.
Exactly.
And gummy.
Okay. Well, listen, you are a sweet soul, and I'm wishing you nothing but the best this holiday season.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be able to talk to you. It helps my heart. Yeah.
Say it again.
I said it's a pleasure to talk to you. It fills my heart.
Oh, you definitely are a very sweet woman. Cordelia, do you have a Cash App?
Yes, I do. Is the dollar sign?
Okay.
Cordelia. Oh.
Okay, spell it for me. It's spell like your
Oh my
name.
God. How many?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
CORDELIA.
Yes.
Well, there's a couple of Cordelias, honey. I'll make sure I give it to the right person.
Oaks. OAKS.
Oh, at the end, OKAS?
OAKS.
Okay, yep. Cordelia Oaks.
Right.
Okay. All right, so this is gonna be my Christmas gift to you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Kendra with her sympathy, $500. That lady ain't need no money. I mean, she'll need no ridicule. I mean, Kendra ain't got no advice for that lady is what I'm trying to say. Her throwing money at the situation is whatever, but that ain't gonna do that lady pretty much no good. Maybe she need to catch up on something or whatever. That lady's very much in her golden years, and not youth wasted or time when she was, the hottest thing on the block or whatever at whatever time when she was active, and she could have did that. She didn't for whatever reason, and now we end up here hoping to get some companionship at your golden years. I'm not gonna go too further in on Miss Cordelia. But it's just another cautionary tale. You don't want to end up here if you have a chance to, build with someone, family structure in a traditional sense. Maybe you might want to do that. All that being independent and on your own, and I'm this and you above, and the feminist movement leads you astray. These are like you know, the first, not the first cases, but she was probably one of the early adopters or infected early on by the feminist movement and the rhetoric. And this is how it played out. So, ladies, you don't want to be like that. Fellas, you might want to consider these kind of situations as well. But, we're going to stick. She's the ladies. We're going to speak to the ladies right now. You don't want to end up like that. This is not a good place to be. It's not a position you want to operate from. It's like, your last chance. It's kind of desperate. You just want a companion. And even still, with all that being said, she's still trying to pick through the men, and he's not for me. And you gotta take what you can get, Miss Lady. But that's all I got to say about that. I'm going to turn it over to Queen before we close it out.
Yeah. When she was in her 20s, that was like the 70s. And then like her 30s was like the 80s. So her prime is the 70s, 80s, and whatnot. So yeah. When I'm sure there was some good men that came along the way during the 70s and 80s, and that you could have got with. And now we're here almost 70 years old with no man, never married, no kids, and still being picky. I would love to hear that story on why you didn't get married, younger. What happened? What type of men did you meet in your lifetime and things like that? So it's probably one of those cases, like you said, she let the feminist movement take hold. Oh, I can do it on my own. I don't need no man. And then reverse skate at the end of life and things like that. So you realize that you disabled, and you're retired. I think she's looking for retirement plans, a caregiver, and probably even a companion as well. But again, we cannot let this be us, ladies. You're going to have to pick. And I'm sure there's some good men that came along. You're going to have to pick. Pick your best option. But understand that it don't get any better. Like if you in the danger zone, you need to pick. Because once you get past 35, it's getting desperate. It's getting, it's getting ugly
out there.
So, mid-20s, danger zone. You're gonna have to pick.
Wow.
I'm not saying early 20s because I'm just being realistic. These young women are not getting married in the early 20s. They just not doing it. And some of them are not mature enough to be wives anyway.
Right.
They just don't have the headspace as our mothers did and grandmothers did when they were 18 and things like that. They don't have that capacity. So that's why I'm not saying early 20s.
Yeah, right.
Saying mid-20s, 30s, early 30s. When you're still fertile, go ahead and pick who's your best option.
There you go.
And marry that gentleman and go on and build with him, start a family, take care of your children so that you're not here. I'm just coming from a realistic standpoint, and whatnot. So we cannot end up like Miss Cordelia, or even like Kendra G, freezing our eggs to try to extend our fertility.
It's even worse.
I'm just saying, that's even worse. So we're gonna leave it there.
Yeah. We'll leave it right there. So you guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree. We were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated, #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of them bangers. And we thank y'all for coming out this evening. We appreciate y'all. We will catch y'all on the next one. Be safe.